Leading this amazing congressional district and making the transition from the local to the national stage in Washington, D.C. is our very own Congresswoman, Lynn Woolsey. She's really a champion for the environment, for our marine sanctuaries, which we hope we have an expansion soon, our national parks, and a wonderful ally in the conversion of Fort Baker. It is such an honor to have her with us today, and she is joined by her congressional colleagues here, all who recognize the importance of this national park site and historic landmark at Fort Baker, and all who have worked at the national level to support its conversion. We are immensely grateful to them for seeing the national importance of this landmark site and bringing federal resources in its conversion. We could not have a more visionary and pragmatic coalition of congressional leaders and supporters. And now it is my honor to welcome someone who acts locally from the national stage to improve our quality of life, Congresswoman Lynn Woolsey.
Fort Baker is an amazing example of historic preservation, united with state-of-the-art green building and technology. It remains a community asset for Sausalito, and yet it is a national treasure. It is a wonderful vision, enlarged and improved by the contributions and interactions of the community, the Park Service, the Golden Gate Park Conservancy, the Fort Baker Retreat Group, the Discovery Museum, and many, many others. This new conference center is a place where important work will take place. Some of humanity's brightest minds will come here to address the most troubling and difficult environmental problems that our planet faces. Certainly they will be inspired by this sheltered retreat. They'll probably stay in. They'll be inspired by the view of the Golden Gate Bridge, and here, endangered blue butterflies will be carefully protected. Here, the past's echo can still be heard on the parade grounds. Here, the sun's power is harnessed in green buildings. Here, hope for the earth will be renewed. Of course, a project of this national importance could not have happened without the support of three of our nation's most dedicated national leaders. One, Congressman John Murtha, who was not able to attend this morning. Representative Murtha chairs the Defense Subcommittee of the powerful Armed Services Appropriations Committee. A 37-year Marine Corps veteran, he is a soldier. He appreciates, however, the very peaceful transportation of Old Fort Baker. I personally am so disappointed he's not here with us today, but Ralph Regula, Nancy Pelosi, and I have committed that we will get him here soon because he must see what we have done with all of his help. John Murtha's longtime colleague across the aisle, Congressman Ralph Regula, hails from Ohio, where he still goes home to the farm his family has owned for over 50 years. A former teacher, country lawyer, and small businessman, Congressman Regula rose to the senior ranks of Congress and is now serving his 18th term. A long supporter of our national parks, Congressman Regula visited this site at its very beginning, and he ensured that this important project would have bipartisan support. In fact, he has followed me around when we go in and out of the halls of Congress saying, "Woolsey, tell me what's happening with Fort Baker." He has really cared about this from the very beginning. Congressman Murtha and Congressman Regula provided over $25 million from Department of Defense funds to ensure Fort Baker's smooth transition to the National Park Service. We all appreciate their support. But then the Fort Baker project has also had the support of a friend, our congressional leader, our Speaker, Nancy Pelosi. Speaker Pelosi lets me share the Golden Gate National Recreation Area with her. which includes the Presidio, almost as nice as Fort Baker. And I call it my Fort Baker, but it's really our Fort Baker, because without Nancy's unwavering support, we would not be here today. We thank you, Madam Speaker. These three, along with Senators Boxer and Feinstein, understood the Fort Baker vision. They did the hard work to secure federal funding to remove hazardous materials and upgrade the infrastructure of the old fort. Together, as partners in the Congress, partners here at home between nonprofits, private investors, and of course the federal government, we have made something magnificent happen. I thank you all